What's going on, traders? Welcome to today's market update, and today is 28th of August 2019. Bitcoin is still painfully headed sideways, and there is not much to talk about in the bigger time frames. We still have rejections below 100 MA on the daily moving average, and well, the price is heading sideways. That's why I'll just start off with the extremely small time frame, which is 1 hour time frame. So on this 1 hour time frame, over the course of 2 weeks, what do we have? We have the lowest low, then a higher low, and then a higher low than the previous low, and then again higher low, rejecting this demand zone again and again, and currently trying to form another higher low. So as we see, the lows are getting the highs are getting squeezed up and the lows are getting squeezed up, and this thing, I'm not sure, but this thing can be considered as a small triangle trying to break out. Not sure of this. I don't like the look of this thing, but we do have a few rejection points and a few points of historic significance as well. And I'm not sure if this should play out or not, but that's what it is. Just going on to daily for a quick update. That is, wow, 2 weeks of rejection of price action below the 100 moving average. I mean, this demand zone is kind of heavy. This demand zone is kind of heavy. People are definitely buying Bitcoin under 5 digits, and this thing is constantly allowing Bitcoin to just close candles above 10,000, above 5 digits. It's been a long time. BTC has been closing all the candles above 10,000, as you can see, which is nice. And I don't know until when it's going to hold up, because the 9 moving average is aggressively trying to put pressure to the downside, and it is definitely squeezing the price against the 100 moving average. Things could turn the other way around very soon if this continues to go on. However, I don't lean on that region. All we need is a big girthy green candle. That's all we need. I don't like the the green candles are looking better, I think, right? Yeah, so we definitely need one big green candle to just avert everything bearish in this entire structure. And I'm sure bears must be looking at it like, oh man, this is gonna break down, and this is gonna waterfall, and this is gonna be a flush break to the downside. If you have been rejecting the price action for the past 2 weeks from the downside, then I don't think you can call for bearish things to happen. Just moving on to the momentum oscillators, stochastics are turned up. Man, this is aggressive movement to the upside, and both of them are like diverging from each other, but yeah, I see some strength being picked up on the stochastic RSI towards the upside, which is a good sign, which is definitely a good sign. And I forgot to talk about the RSI. Although RSI is just headed sideways, RSI is trying to maintain an average above 40 on the daily, and that's okay. Currently just above 45. That's okay. That's not bad. Anything that falls below 40 and RSI, if RSI starts closing daily is below 40, then things get out of the bull's control and they slip into bear control zones. Not what you want to be looking at as a bull, just like me. Okay. So now this symmetric progression can be narrated by the 100 simple moving average, as this is playing an important role in terms of price action squeeze, right? So that's been it about the Bitcoin price action update. I'll just simply head on to the dominance chart and a little update on what's going on in the dominance. Still headed sideways, still trying to consolidate bullishly. This is definitely not I don't see anything bearish over here. This is simply bullish consolidation, and I think Bitcoin will just the dominance would just make its way up and onwards. For the dominance, I would choose 3-day time frame to get a clearer picture. Yeah, simply rejecting anything below the 9 moving average on the 3-day time frame, and this looks like bullish consolidation to me. This is definitely bullish consolidation, and dominance might be ready to break to the upside again. And going to others.d. What's up with the internet, man? Okay, alright, we have it. Yeah, I don't like to see this. I definitely don't like to see this. On my previous dominance update, I was talking about the fact that we need to see candles, green candles closing above the 9 moving average. That is supposed to be the first step if you really want to be seeing any traction to be gained towards the bullish end. But what do we have? We have an ugly looking spinning top, rejecting anything above the 9 simple moving average, and we have the continuation. Isn't this bad? Right, this is bad, and this candle will be closing today. So if this candle closes like this, it can be interpreted as the bullish momentum being lost for the immediate time frame, and I think that I don't know until where this thing is going to drop off, but dominance, the altcoins dominance is still in jeopardy. Definitely no signs of alt season yet. Liquidity definitely not flowing into altcoins. This is bad. No moonshots, nothing. Cryptocurrency land is pretty boring these days, right? Anyway, so this was the others.d like others dominance update, and we have rejections. We didn't even make our way through the 9 moving average, and we didn't even try to test the 21, which is not good. Lot of weakness. Momentum oscillator just headed sideways, unable to decide where to go, but the price action is telling that I am being suppressed by the 9 moving average. Save me, Lord. Somebody help me. That's what that is something what has been happening in the dominance, and well, I think that should be. Oh, I do have something to talk about. Ethereum and Bitcoin, our favorite alt currency, right? So on my Ethereum update, I was talking about when to buy Ethereum. Your first buying indicator would have been a candle closure above the 9 simple moving average, whereas the candle just tested and dumped, and the preceding candle is again a continuation of the previous dump. So this is also not looking good. This is also not looking strengthful. And I wonder if I just invert the chart, what do I get? Yeah, very good looking uptrend. Very good looking uptrend on the inverse Ethereum Bitcoin pairing. I don't know where this thing is headed to, but this thing is going to head up high. This thing is going to bullishly break out again and probably show some more continuation, but there are still chances that it can dump. And well, I'm just talking about the inverse, right? So everything is going to be inverse. Whatever I say is supposed to be taken in an opposite fashion. Anyway, so we can dump right back and test the 21 simple, but I don't think, because this is simple bullish consolidation going on, which is nice to see, right? Yeah, so anyway, I think that's about it. That's about it for today's update. And on the 3-day time frame, the candle that shall be closing today, we had that beautiful rejection and that massive pump to the 10,800 regions and immediately getting rejected, testing major moving averages on different time frames, and now the market is kind of confused and it has no direction as of now. It is completely in a no trade zone. It's better to just put your money off the market and not have any positions running, because that's where most of the people lose money, in sideways markets, right? Anyway, that's been it for today's update. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.